Hi boys and girls, today is Thursday the 23rd of April, and today your assignment for phonics and language is to complete pages 215 and 216. We'll do a little bit of 215 together and then you'll do the rest of it along with the rest with all of 216 on your own or with the help of a grown-up at home. So let's go ahead and get started. If you look at the top of page 215, you will notice there a remember bone, and we know that anytime we see that remember bone, we are reviewing something that we have already learned. We're just getting a little bit more practice with it. So we've learned before about contractions. We know that a contraction is a short way of writing two words, or even a short way of saying two words, and you use an apostrophe to show where letters have been removed or have been left out. So they gave us a couple at the top of the page inside of that green box, and it's letting us know that anytime you want to make a contraction with the word have, like we have or they have or I have, you're going to use apostrophe V-E, which means that you are going to be getting rid of the letters H-A, okay? So I have would become I've, we have would become we've, they have would become they've. When you are making a contraction with have, you get rid of H-A and it's going to be apostrophe V-E. Okay, number one says, circle the two words that make a contraction. Write the contraction. The first sentence is, you are going to be surprised. So you see there that they circled you are, and the contraction is you're. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You can see that the letters H-A have been left out. Let's do the next sentence together. Please read it out loud along with me. We have cleaned the yard. So we need to circle the two words that will make a contraction. Do that now. You should have circled the words we have. Go ahead and write the contraction for we have on the line. So we know we keep the W-E. We get rid of or leave out H-A and put an apostrophe where the H-A would be, and keep V-E. So this word is we've. We've cleaned the yard. Let's read the third sentence together. I think I have dropped my gloves. Circle the two words that will make a contraction.
Hi, Mom.
You should have circled the words I have.
Hi, Mom.
Okay? And
Hi, Mama.
And the contraction for I have, I want you to write it on the line. Okay? You should have written I've. We leave out the H-A, and instead we put an apostrophe V-E. And the word is I've. Okay? Let's read the next sentence together. The next sentence is, they have eaten their lunch. Circle the two words that make a contraction for they have. You should have circled they. Sorry, I have my little E in here and I'm getting a little confused. You should have circled they have, and the contraction for they have is they've. So it should be they, T-H-E-Y, apostrophe V-E. It should be they've. Okay, you can erase now. Thank you. All right, read the next sentence with me. Dad said you have worked hard today. Circle the two words that make a contraction. Okay. You should have circled you have. So write the contraction for you have on the line. We're going to keep you, Y-O-U, not yet, apostrophe V-E. You should have the word you. And that is it for oh, God bless you. That is it for number one. Let's take a look at number two. Number 2 says write the past tense of each verb. So we know that a lot of times for writing the past tense of verbs to show something that has already happened, we add the letters ed. But we know that there are some words that you can't add ed because it just is not going to work, okay? For example, if I have the word run, I'm not just going to stick a ed on the end and say I runned as fast as I could. No. Run turns into the word ran for past tense, okay? So some words will add ed, some words will just completely change. Okay, so for the first word, which is sit, the past tense of sit is, say it. Yes, the past tense of sit is sat. So let's write sat on the line. Let's go down the columns. Below sit is the word help. What is the past tense of help? Say it out loud. I hope you said helped. That would be H-E-L-P-E-D. We just added the ed to the end of help, and that's our new word. And in helped, ed makes the sound of t. Okay? The next word is learn. Please say out loud the past tense of the word learn. I hope you said learned, because learned is the past tense of learn. Okay, and in the word learned, the ed says d, learned. Okay? The next one is blow. What is the past tense of blow? Say it out loud. I hope you said blue, because blue is the past tense of blow. Okay, B-L-E-W. The next one is eat. Please say out loud the past tense of eat. We know that is the word ate. If you wrote ate, put a check under your chin and give a great, put a check under your chin and give a great big grin. And the last word is, running out of space here, let's erase. The last word is poke. Okay, and to make it past tense, well, what is the past tense of poke? I hope you said poked. So we just add a D right there. And the word is poked, okay? And just so that you can see all of them, in case I was going too fast, I'll add back blue and ate. So these are all the words for number 2. Pause if you need to so that you can see. And let's move on to number 3. For number 3, you are going to draw a vertical line which goes up and down to divide each word into syllables. So please read the first word. The first word is mountain. Okay, let's clap it together. We'll clap the syllables. Mountain. It sounds to me like the syllable or the word gets broken after the N in mountain. Okay? Let's read the next one together. This word is wishbone. Please clap it. Wishbone. So this is a compound word, and we actually break it in between the two words. Right in between the H and the B. The word should be broken into syllables. The next word is skyline. Let's clap the word skyline. Skyline. So draw where the word is broken, and I hope you did that, between the Y and the L. We know that a syllable is a part of a word. So every syllable has its own vowel sound. If you're having trouble hearing where the syllables are, so in skyline, the vowel sounds are I. It has 2 vowel sounds, which is the reason why the word has 2 syllables, okay? The next word is mapping, okay? Let's clap the word mapping. And I hope you guys are reading these along with me. Mapping, okay? When we have a word that has double consonants, we're going to break it in between the two double consonants, okay? It's not after the second P. It's in the middle of the two double consonants. The next one is a word that we had on our spelling list and vocabulary, part of our spelling, quite a while ago, and it is the word errand. Draw your line in between the syllables in the word errand. I hope you drew it between the two R's. Remember, when we have double consonants, we break the word in between the two consonants. Errand. This word has two vowel sounds, air, which is why it has two syllables. The next word is fireplace, okay? And go ahead and draw your line to break fireplace into syllables. I hope you did it right between the two compound words. Well, it's one compound word. I hope you did it between the two small words, between fire and place. And just a couple more. The next word is faithful. We know that if a person is faithful, they do what they say they are going to do. God is faithful to us. God always keeps his word. He's very faithful. Okay, so for faithful, you know what? I think I forgot to clap the last few words. Let's clap faithful. Faithful. Okay, so we will break the word in between the H and the F. So we're breaking the word between faith and full, in between the H and the F. And our last word is the word became. Okay, let's clap the word became, became. So it sounds to me like we'll break it right after the E. Or I could also say between the E and the C. All right, that's it for number 3. It's time for dictation. And for dictation today, you are going to write 2 sentences. I will tell you the sentence. After I say it the second time, hit pause and write it down. The first sentence is, come with me to see the chicks. Come with me to see the chicks. Hit pause and write. The second sentence is, they hatched last night. They hatched last night. All right, so here's what you should have for the first one. Come with me to see the chicks. The C in come should be capital. That is C-O-M-E, with. W-I-T-H. Me, that's M-E. To is just T-O. I think a few days ago in Phonics and Language we worked on two, and two. Come with me to see, S-E-E, the. And boys and girls, please make sure that you don't have any capital letters like randomly in the middle of your words. For example, like sometimes I see second graders do things like just throw a random capital T in the middle of a word, and we're not doing that. So please check over your work. Even if it's spelled correctly, make sure that the letters that should be capital, like the C, are, and the letters that should not be capital, make sure you've written those as lowercase. Please and thank you. Come with me to see the chicks. Let's stretch this together. I'm going to say it out loud, and so are you. Okay? Ch, I, k, s, C-H-I-C-K-S. Chicks. And this is just a declarative sentence. It's simply just telling something. Actually, no, this is not declarative. This is an imperative sentence, because imperative is a sentence that gives a command. And it sounds here like someone is commanding someone else to come and see the chicks. But even still, imperative sentences get a period as well. Come with me to see the chicks. Make sure that your sentence looks like mine. Pause if you need to. And let's move on to the next sentence. The second sentence was, they hatched last night. So we are working with a capital T because it's the beginning of a sentence, T-H-E-Y. Please check your work. Make sure it does not say T-H-A-Y. We've talked about this before, Smarties. They does not have an A. It has an E. They hatched, ch.
Hi, Mom.
That is with TCH. Uh-oh, I'm running out of room for ED. This is a past tense verb, so it should have ED at the end. You know what? I don't like how that looks. I think maybe it's not my best. So let's start over. They, ch. Well, that's with TCH. I think that looks better. They hatched last, ast. Do you guys see how I'm saying the sounds as I write the word? It really helps me to make sure that I'm not leaving any letters or any sounds out. I hope you're doing the same thing. They hatched last, I. We know that sometimes the long I sound is spelled with IGH, this special sound right here. You don't have to underline yours. I'm just underlining mine so you can see what I'm talking about. They hatched last night. And this, boys and girls, is a declarative sentence. It's a sentence that simply is telling something, and we know declarative sentences end with a period. Okay? So make sure that your paper looks like my whiteboard. And if it does, you are good to go. If it doesn't look like mine, then my friend, just erase and correct. Erase and correct. All right, guys, that is all for Phonics and Language today. And that's all for Phonics and Language that we'll be doing together this week. Tomorrow, your work does not have any dictation, so you'll be doing that all on your own, and you'll be needing some crayons. I think there's a coloring activity down at the bottom of tomorrow's work. So anyway, guys, I will see you probably the next time on Zoom.